Happy New Year, everyone. Today, I want to share some of my favorite makes of 2022. And at the end, I'm going to show you my absolute favorite make for me for 2022. So I'm going to start off with my favorite dress. Now, I'm not going to count the dress that I'm wearing today because technically I finished it this morning before going to church. This is the Billy jumper dress by Tilly and the Buttons, and I love this. I lowered the neckline after seeing so many people comment about the neck being too high on the dress. I'm very happy. I just swapped out the neckline from the Jackson pullover and I made a adjustment to the neckband length. I do love this dress. And Charlie does too. He doesn't always comment about my makes, probably because I will typically interrupt him in what he's doing and show him the progress of my makes. And he'll kind of look up and be like, yeah, that's nice, that's nice. On this particular make, I was busy last night binge watching Stranger Things. So I didn't show him until I arrived at church. He was at church earlier, and after Mass, he commented on how beautiful the fabric was and how much he liked the dress. And he said it several times. So this is a happy make, but technically this is my first 2023 make since I did not finish it yesterday. My favorite dress of 2022 was inspired by, I think, Liz of The Baker Who Sews. And it is the Cleo Pinafore in this very thin whale corduroy. It's a cotton corduroy. I love so many things about this dress. I love the fabric. It has not been ironed, but it doesn't look terrible for 100% cotton and not being ironed. So I definitely want to wear this week. It's so cute. It brings out the inner 6-year-old in me. I love tights in a dress or tights in a skirt. And I love the Cleo Pinafore. So next, I have a tie for first place on my favorite sweatshirt makes of the year. Now, this first one is a very old one. I sewed this in January of 2022. And this is the Jarrah sweater by Nielsen. I love the pattern. Now, I'm not super crazy about the quality of this fabric. My ribbing is better quality than the fabric, but it's really cute and I love to wear this. I love the design of it. I like that the arms are a little more narrow. You have the drop shoulder, a little bit of a boxy, oversized fit, and it's tiny bit cropped. I have made 2 for me. I made 1 for my sister Julie, and I'm a little bit bummed. I got some oil on this shirt. I still wear it, but I'm a little bummed about that. But the Jarrah sweater is tied for first place with my most recent sweatshirt make, and that is the Jackson pullover. I made this recently. I was testing the pattern out, so I was using a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and I love it. And today I'm going to cut out and sew up another one. It is comfortable. I love the neckline. I like the fit of it. It's not too fitted. It's not too oversized. It is meant to be a little bit oversized as a sweatshirt, but I love the fit on this. And I was inspired to sew this by Tamlin from Sewn on the Time. And the Jarrah, I was inspired to sew by watching Kath from Made by Kath Craft. She's sewn a bunch of Jarrahs. And that's something that I love about following other sewing vloggers is I may not think that I need another sweatshirt pattern, but I kept seeing Tamlin's versions of the Jackson pullover, and I bought it. I love that. Same with the Jarrah sweater. I had plenty of sweatshirts, and I thought I wasn't much of a sweatshirt wearer. I tend to love to wear a dress. I'd love to know what your favorite makes of 2022 are, and what are your plans for 2023? So these next two patterns I'm going to talk about, heavily influenced by Emma from So Do It Emma. She is a little pattern temptress, she is. She had done a video of some new releases, and I saw two patterns that I wanted to sew up. So I contacted Emma and said, would you like to do a collaboration? And we decided to collaborate on sewing the Hysope blouse by Deer and Doe. Now this was my first time sewing a Deer and Doe pattern. I loved it. I made two. So the first one I'm going to show you is my favorite. I believe it's really versatile. It's a little bit wrinkled, as is everything I'm showing you, but it is super, super cute. I love this, and I wore the heck out of it. I got a lot of wear out of this Hysope blouse. I paired this with a high-waisted skirt for a really put together look, and I love it. So I made one in this chambray. So the other Hysope blouse I sewed is in this rifle paper fabric. I love rifle paper. So, so pretty. I really, really am enjoying the Hysope blouse, and it's fantastic when it is paired with a high-waisted skirt, which I'm trying to pull up. There we go. So this is another pattern that I was tempted to buy by Emma. This is Chalk and Notch. It is the Evelyn skirt, and I also sewed this in the rifle paper, which makes for a really cute set when I pair it with the Hysope blouse. They work well together because this is a high-waisted skirt. The Hysope blouse is a little bit cropped. I did add some length to it when I sewed my version. And the change I made to the Evelyn skirt is I did not make the slit as high as it was. So what I did was I added length to this portion of the skirt, and I took that length off the bottom, which made for an appropriate sized slit. And I'm about to show you my favorite all-time sew of 2022. And that is my Ilford Jacket by the Friday Pattern Company. I love this jacket. This is hands down my favorite make of 2022. It was fun to sew. It took me a little bit more time. I took my time with this. I bound the seams before I put it together, so it is constructed nicely. I love the fit of it. I did think about going down a size in the body of the jacket because it is a good bit oversized, but after wearing it a couple of months, I've decided I really like it as is. So I'm going to keep this size, and I would like to make myself another one. Probably will not make another one for me until the fall because I have plans, and I purchased the fabric to make an Ilford for Charlie, and I think there are other things that I want to sew for myself. I have a few more cozy makes planned, and then I really need to get into spring and summer sewing because the cool weather does not last long here. So these are my favorite makes of 2022. I didn't realize it until I pulled all of these garments out, but I have something from different pattern makers, and that was not intentional. So the Ilford is by Friday Pattern Company. The Cleo Pinafore is a Tilly and the Buttons pattern. The Evelyn skirt is Chalk and Notch. The Hysope blouse is Deer and Doe. The Jackson pullovers from Helen's Closet. And the Jarrah sweater is a Megan Nielsen pattern. So I have a little bit of a variety going in my pattern makers. I'm looking forward to making some more garments in 2023 that I love. I'm spending some time doing a little planning, and once I have my planning complete, I'm going to come on and share with you what my 2023 sewing plans are. Thank you so much for joining me. Happy New Year, and I'll see you later.